welcome to Wednesday Night Dota, which I think is going to become a regular thing. I forgot last week because last week I didn't cast because I casted on Tuesday unexpectedly. So then I didn't cast on Wednesday. I wasn't feeling up to it. But yeah, the whole consistent thing, the College Esports League, CSL. I honestly don't know what to call it. So like that logo up there, over there, is NACE Starleague. So like on the website it says NACE Starleague 2021 through 2022 Dota 2 Challenger. I'm guessing NACE is North American College Esports. Their website is called CSL Esports, like overall. And like there's like the CSL Esports logo. So they're obviously like affiliated with CSL Esports. Maybe it's like it's a league within CSL Esports, maybe. But I think CSL Esports sounds cooler than NACE Starleague. At least people would know what that is. Like it sounds like CSL. I feel like I would immediately think college sports. Like you see lots of something that's like SL. If it ends with L, you know it's a league, and if it starts with C, I immediately think college, and then the S can be like sports or whatever. So yeah, why is it even CSL? What is it even? I don't know what it stands for. Whatever. It's CSL Esports is a thing. It's a thing. I will continue to put this logo that I know of, not the CSL Esports logo, and then I will type in whatever tournament name I feel like because I don't know what it's supposed to be until someone tells me something different. Let's put it in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know how to format these things appropriately. So tonight, we've got a best of 3 between the people I'm following, the UCF Knights from University of Central Florida, led or followed by Gentry 1000, Gentry, I want to call him Gentry 2000, but it's really just Gentry 00. Oh. I wasn't actually sure who the other team was. I was asking Gentry about that. Who the Gaels are. Because I looked up Gaels and I saw there's the Gaels from St. Mary's College, which is a very small private Catholic college. Then there was the Gaels from, let's see, the Iron Gaels. The Iron Gaels, which was from Iona College, which is in New York City, but also like I think it's like a private school, right? Iona College, another private Catholic college. Apparently, though, this is the Queen's University at Kingston. Let's look at this. Let's look this one up. Queen's University of Kingston. Whoa, that's cool. A public research university in Kingston, in Ontario, Canada. That is pretty cool. Gale. Oh, the nickname is the Golden Gaels. That's so cool. I like it. Nice. So it is University of Central Florida versus Gaels versus the... I already forgot. I'm sorry. The Queen's Golden Gaels. Queen's University at Kingston. Queen's University. I guess there's a lot of Queen's Universities. With Gentry, I know I casted them a couple weeks ago. I don't know how tonight's gonna go. I think last time it went, what was it? UCF won both games, I think, pretty handily. If I recall correctly. But who knows? I forget all these things very quickly. Suppose I could go look it up in the stats. Let's see. It was 2-1 in favor of UCF Knights. Oh yeah, that was the cute team. Oh, that was the cute little dog team. Oh my goodness, they were so cute. University of Toronto. They had the cutest little dog as their picture. Oh, little puppy. UCF Knights looks very, very straightforward. Yeah. Hopefully they will let me know whenever their lobby is up so I can get in there. Oh, I see the lobby. What our password? What our password? What our password? Well, nobody's in the lobby yet except for that one person, so I suppose they're still working it out. But I see the lobby this time. Should be a best of 3 like before. Let's see how our UCF Knights are doing overall in the league. Matches. Standings. Whoa! Well, they're doing pretty good. UCF Knights is in first place. I don't know why they're number 1, because they're tied for first with like 3 other teams. So 4 teams total. But they're 3-0. As far as like the first 3 rounds, they won all 3 series. It was all 3 best of 3s. They're keeping track of overall wins, not like overall number of games, it looks like. They're tied with SMU, the Mustangs, York University, and Gaels. So UCF Knights and Gaels are tied for first. We know UCF Knights is like all immortals, except Gentry is like divine. And we have no idea about the other team. Apparently they have very generic names, which are very difficult to look up. Naturally. Yay, lobby! Priest Space Rat. That is the aforementioned Gentry. Oh, that's why they have such crazy names. 3 of them that I can see right now have names that are entirely kanji. And then one of them is XYZ. Very generic names. Makes it very, very difficult to look up. I see. I also found it curious that if I look at like the matchup. Wait, let me get back to it. UCF Knights, blah blah blah. UCF Knights has like 2 substitutes, and if I click on them, like their team, there's like a bajillion players on it. 57 people. But the Gaels, they only have 5 people on their team, and that's who it is. There's an XYZ. Yeah, there's a Yamazaki. There's a Suan Metang. There's an ABC123 and Sumail. Sumail is on the Gaels team. No wonder they're doing so well. It is the Sumail. They're totally screwed. Be God. Okay, that person's Alan apparently. That person's Alan. Hi, Chone Star. It's Wednesday. They need like 5 minutes. They're missing 1 player. The Gaels team. Gael. Oh, can I call him the Gaels? Because I've been watching Good Trouble, and I watch it like intermittently. It is like kind of my kind of show, but it's a bit serious, so I like to mix it up. I'll watch one of those and then I'll watch like something really short and easy and sometimes terrible, like American Dad. Oh God, I'm embarrassed even saying it. But like, you know, American Dad or Family Guy or something a little bit simpler. And then there's a character in there named Gael, which sounds really cool. So I want to call them the Gaels. That is just a really cool name. It sounds way better than Gaels. Ooh, details. So apparently, B-God on the side of UCF Knights on our team. Fine, I'll be more neutral. On the side of the UCF Knights team, they know one of the people on the Gaels team. So that means apparently they have at least 1 top 100 immortal player, which is obviously awesome. And they're all playing on alternate accounts, which is why their names are so generic and why you can't really look them up. So it's kind of really, it's definitely what the pros and like the really good players do. You have alternate accounts so you can play in like against other kinds of people. Stop worrying about stats. You won't get called out. You won't have people being able to look you up. You can kind of go in with a cleaner slate. But that does make it a lot harder. It's hard to do lookups on them ahead of time. It's okay though. UCF, the Knights, they're like all immortals too. They're not playing on alternate accounts, but they're like all immortals anyway. I guess. I hope. I wish I was like any of their friends. Well, okay, I'm at least Gentry's friends, but nobody else. I don't know anybody else. Fruit Basket, Boomer X2, Kasaj. I remember Kasaj. That was a cool one. Kasaj. So I didn't know if it was like Kasaj or Kazsaj. Oh, they're here. The other person's here. The Gaels are here from Queen's University. Blade Master has arrived. So there's Blade Master, XYZ, and 3 people with Chinese names that I can't read. So we will have to refer to them by either names I choose on the spot or by their hero names. To be safer, I should probably use their hero names, but sometimes I get like a feeling about someone's name just cuz. One of them is Alan. So we know one of them's Alan. This person's Alan. Mugyu. The coin toss has officially commenced. The Knights won. They pick Radiant. And the Gaels pick first pick. What in the world? I don't get it. I thought everyone always picks second pick. This makes no sense. Whatever. Whatever people feel like doing. Whatever. And so it begins. There we go. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the drafting phase of the North American College Esports Starleague 2021-2022 Dota 2 Challenger season. We are here in round number 4 with the best of 3 between the University of Central Florida Knights and Queen's University at Kingston Gaels. Because it could be Gaels or it could be Gaels. I don't know. I do what I want until they tell me otherwise. But both very, very professional looking teams. And apparently this is going to be extremely high level Dota. So they're banning things really quick. They know who they hate. No IO, no buffing up someone. No Mag who overpowers mid and is just awesome. No Monkey King or Lesh. They're just picking like crazy. They're on a mission. Gaels pick up Weaver. Great carry, good as a pause 1, or can be an okay offlaner. Also is a great support. Seeing as they're picking it first, more likely going to be a support versus an actual carry. They don't have last pick, so they can't do a surprise thing, but technically it could be considered a flex pick at this point, this early game. UCF Knights gets Tiny, who is very much in the meta. He's just super OP with his broken level 10 talent. His general crazy damage, he can be great as a carry or as a mid, either one. He can also be a good support depending on how you roll. Bane's great for setting up different combinations. You could do Nightmare into a toss backwards, Nightmare into an arrow, Nightmare into whatever you feel like it. It's a good disruption, a good combo breaker. Bane's a great hero to have on your team in general. Gaels pick Storm, most likely as their mid, so that's already showing a core. Tiny's probably a core, but we never really know. It's just the first 2 picks, whatever's going on. Storm is powerful mid. We should expect great things from the Gael team since they're like all immortals and even like top 100, which is really good. More bans coming out. No Ursa from the Knight side. Ursa would do very good up against Tiny. Could do good up against Bane too. No Earthshaker. Guess that's just more of an annoyance strategy than there being any current counters. Unless they're intending to pick some kind of an illusion hero. Like PL or Terrorblade. If they are doing that, they should probably ban out an Axe as well. Those are some easy counters to Terrorblade or PL or Axe. Or Broodmother. Gaels bans out Invoker, Lina, and Quap. 3 absolutely fantastic mids. Crazy range, crazy damage, absolutely dominate their lanes. So good choice there, and they already banned out the Mag. So that's 4 incredibly powerful mid heroes that have been destroyed. Heroes that would have done very well up against Storm. So up against Storm, they're going to have to pick on the Knight side. Oh, well, Wind Ranger, there we go. That was one of the options. Totally an option. It could be their mid, it could be a support. But would do very well up against Storm. Storm, at least in the early level, only really does damage by actually hitting you with the overload procs. So if Wind Ranger's got the wind run up, then she should be okay. Even if Storm tries to jump on top of her, she might not be able to kill Storm, but that easily. But she should do okay in lane. Damage wise, I think Storm might have a slight edge when it comes to base damage, and farming wise, still we'll see how it goes. Banning out Dusa for that another carry. UCF Knights seems to be very, very, very worried about what carry might come up on the side of Gaels. They pick up Necro, so that's probably the off lane we would expect for Necro. Necro up against a Tiny and a Bane. That can be a bit scary. Necro is a little bit vulnerable at the beginning. Yes, some great sustain, but Tiny's got the burst damage. Bane has the brain sap as well. And if you get the right combination off, then Necro could be in a lot of trouble. Still, if it's like Necro with Weaver in that offlane, that wouldn't be too bad. You got 2 ranged. Weaver should have not much of a problem harassing the Bane with the pretty good base damage of Weaver and the Shikuchi. So Storm versus Tiny could go either way. We'll see who can play it a bit better. Gaels grabs Rubik for their second support, presumably assuming Weaver's a support and not a core, which is what I would think. So good things to steal. Rubik could steal, so Bane's, obviously you want to steal Fiend's Grip from Bane, that's the ult. Always great. Want to steal Tiny's Avalanche or Toss, those are great. When Ranger stealing Shackle Shot, always good, gives you the super long duration. Shackle, Power Shot's not bad, Focus Fire is pretty pointless. Nothing entirely game-breaking to steal at the moment, no huge and fantastic team fight ults that could be stolen from the Knight side. And it seemed as though we already have all 3 cores on the Knight side. They do have last pick, so they can flex things. Tiny could become either core, could become either pause 1 or support, whatever they feel like. Wind Ranger could also switch from mid to support. That would be a little bit odder, but definitely could happen. They grab Night Stalker on the Knight side. Hot Night Stalker, the Knights. Yeah, so Night Stalker as their offlaner, going to be up against Gael's carry and probably Rubik. That's what I would expect myself. Night Stalker is very tanky, has a very high base damage. Got to worry about him when it's nighttime. His silence will be pretty frustrating for Weaver and for Storm. So Night Stalkers might, depending on how the early game goes, might want to go for Initiation Blink with the Crippling Fear to blink, get the silence off to prevent Storm from jumping out of there with the whatever it's called. God, what is it? I can't even think of it. Electric Vortex. So there's the Spirit, there's the Overload, there's the... What the heck is this first? What the heck is this ult called? Storm. His Zip. I always just call it Zip. He zipped across. Is it some kind of surge? No, that's... We shall see what Storm's ult is called. It is something exciting. More bans coming out. Seemed as though Gaels is expecting another carry. That Wind Ranger is not the carry. They banned out Ember Spirit. Might as well ban out Void Spirit as well. Just get rid of all the spirits. Storm Spirit shall be the only spirit. Don't know why don't know why Vengeful Spirit would be left. There's always Spirit Breaker. Wouldn't make sense in this lineup. Put up against the Storm Spirit. So all 4 spirits, if you've seen them, they all have certain things in common. They all have at least one huge mobility spell, whether it's Astral Step, whether it's Storm Zip, whether it's Ember Spirits, Remnant or Ember Remnant thingy, summon, go to Remnant, whatever, or Earth Spirits Rolling Boulder. It's really fun to look at those kind of patterns. So ban out Dragon Knight is a pretty solid mid. Knight's ban out Spectre, so Gael decides to go for Naga Siren as their carry. Okay, that has its benefits for sure. Having illusions is helpful up against Bane. The ensnare is pretty good up against Night Stalker with his speed. Pretty good up against everyone in general. Wind Ranger can win run, but if she's trapped the entire time from the ensnare, that's very frustrating. Having the illusions. Tiny has all the splash damage with the stick, with the giant, when he's holding the giant tree trunk. But Night Stalker might suffer from that too with the single target void. Naga obviously scales very, very well. Lots of scaling, lots of split pushing, lots of benefits there. In the right hands, she can be pretty mean. Knights picks up Grimstroke as their second support, it appears. So Grimstroke and Bane as their supports. Grimstroke's pretty good up against Weaver. Obviously Grimstroke's very, very good up against Storm. You got the silence, you got the whatever soul shackle thingy, the Grimstroke ult. Stop Storm from zipping away. Silences are very good up against Storm, up against Weaver, up against Necro, and Rubik, I guess, to a certain extent. That's it. Lots of cosmetics too. Grimstroke looks awesome. Storm looks awesome. Got the gold shoulder, got the awesome red eyes with the green hat, so we're gonna have green zipping everywhere. Cool Reaper Scythe on the Necro. Let us check him out. Rubik looks very lordly. Naga looks a little bit boring, but she's Naga. Already leveling up. Oh my goodness. What a scary storm. Oh god. Level 30 storm. This does not bode well. This is Alan. This is Alan. This is the only person's name I know is Alan. As far as the people with Chinese names. Weaver, I have no idea. Going forward early to place the ward, but runs into Kasaj. Now they know. Pinging it out. If Weaver puts a ward in a very obvious spot, they are going to know it hits there. Kasaj has to back off. Definitely not going to want to trade blows there. Tiny's got... what? No tiny accessories. Nothing at all. That's kind of depressing. Pre-Space Rat is just crazy fed. Look at that. Look how many. Got the golden gloves and like feathers on his wings. Those giant horns. Oof. That belt? Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Bane is just a boring old Bane. High fives? High fives. High fives. Be friendly, Fruit Basket. Fruit Basket. Pause until you high five, Fruit Basket. Come on. Come on. You gotta help out here. B-Gods got the mask on the Wind Ranger. Okay. And that's about it. What's with the cosmetics? Where are cosmetics? On the I'm just embarrassed. On the side of UCF Knights, all we got is Pre-Space Rat and the Grimstroke. Kasaj. What's going on, everyone else? What's going on, Fruit Basket? Peacock Boomer X. Big cockroach somewhere. Something's going on. Rubik looks very cool. Look at the cards. So many cards. And the cool, like, bird mask, I suppose. Nothing immortal. This is a legit one. You got the ult from this awesome scythe. Whoa. Look at that scythe. And then the helmet. And he's like smiling grimly because he's very sad. And then he's got these shackles hanging down. He's got ribs out of his back because why not? Weaver's got at least these things for the bugs. Naga's got squat and Storm's got everything. What's it called? Ball lightning. No duh. How did I not even remember that? Ball lightning. Oh, Weaver's coming out trying to get the rune. Is she going to? Oh, Pre-Space Rat picks it up. And Weaver's going to take a little bit of damage. Oh, nope. Puts a ward outside of Roche. A little bit odd, I guess, giving some vision so that Weaver can jump outside of the pit and go for the rune. Nothing ends up going for it. They do get this ward up over here. Nice positioning on both sides. They can have vision to protect Storm for anyone coming from either direction. Good stuff, good stuff. Fruit Basket puts a nice ward here. No killing the small camp for the Storm. That's actually pretty huge. High level games here, high level plays. I am quite impressed. And a very safe ward placed back here, giving vision of this lane. Not really giving much high ground vision, just a very slight amount here. XYZ takes a good amount of damage at bottom. So let's go through roll call. Fruit Basket with the cheeses. Oh, cheeses. Up at top, we've got this person on the Naga. The 6 Chinese character person on the Naga. Seems quite good. Quite good. That's a level 7 Naga. Supported by this Weaver who already got a nice D ward off to stop them from blocking the small camp. Nice reaction time there. Only lost 1 stack. This is just a Weaver. Up against the Kasaj support, who's taking a good amount of damage from Weaver. See, 48 versus 59. Weaver's got a good amount of damage, and this Kuchi is very frustrating. Kasaj is supporting Pre-Space Rat of the 3rd Regiment on this bedazzled Night Stalker. Level 7 Night Stalker. Over at mid, we've got B-God. Pops Wind Run perfectly timed. Stopping Alan, but there's the Electric Vortex back with the Static Remnant, doing a lot of damage on the B-God who pops the Fairy Fire. A lot of damage coming out. Already has the bottle on this Storm. B-God's got to be super careful. You can tell B-God's a little bit scared because this Alan knows exactly what's up. Nice uphill miss. All the skills. B-God with all the skills. Well done. Storm with a significant last hit advantage so far. 5 last hits. But of course, he did push the creep wave a little bit further. B-God is there. Salve popped. Nice job, Kasaj, with the helps. Over at bottom, we've got Fruit Basket on this support Bane, helping out Boomer X2. Boomer times 2. Boomer, boomer, boomer. Oh, the pulls by Blade Master on this Rubik. There comes a lot of damage on a Fruit Basket, who has a Brain Sap if needed. Boomer X2 tries to get the last hit, but gets denied right in front of him by Blade Master. That slow attack speed by Tiny is just not fun at all. Oh, and not even able to get that last hit on that creep. Well done by Blade Master on the Rubik, supporting XYZ on the Necrophos. Off to a great start on the side of the Gaels. Only a 1k net worth advantage, nothing too extreme, but last hit wise you can already see the carry and the mid doing quite well for themselves. Naga with the maxing out the mirror images with the illusions and getting a level of Riptide. Does a lot of damage, makes Night Stalker have to be super careful. Every time it procs, you've got, oh, they pick off the courier. Kassad gets it picked off at top. Well done. Naga is really far down here. The courier had to walk really far. Alan pulls back in B-God with the Static Remnant. Doesn't quite connect. B-God lives to survive. Already used bottle charges. Well done by B-God. Able to live a little bit longer. Oh, so rude. Alan taking their bounty rune. That is just a jerk move. And then going to pick up the water rune as he walks his way over here. Getting back up to full. Not something you want to see. Here comes Rubik around mid. Blade Master trying to find B-God and is able to pick it off with the excellently placed board. First blood drawn by Blade Master. How in the world did Rubik get there? Walking all the way around from bottom. Fruit Basket is taking a lot of harassment too. Gets the Brain Sap off, but here comes Storm. Tossed back by Blade Master. Fruit Basket is too far out. Too much movement speed. Has mangoes as well. Pops a mango. Brain Sap in like a second. Pops the salve. Has the Nightmare. Runs away. Trying to juke it out a little bit longer. Gets the salve canceled. Blade Master still here. Fruit Basket with another Brain Sap. They're just being so aggressive over at top. Kassad, or mid. Kassad sides are going for the Storm. Storm is so low. B-God gets the power shot. Finishes him off. In the meantime, Blade Master is just toying. Has the wand charges. Has a Fairy Fire if needed. Meanwhile, alone. Pre-Space Rat goes down to the combination of Naga and Weaver. Oof. They are relentless here. Storm does go down, but in exchange, 3 other heroes go down. That's 2 cores and a support. Gaels are not holding back. Not holding back. How is Tiny doing versus Necro? Suffering a bit. The top 3 slots are all in favor of the Gaels. But it's only 2k at this point. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. They're being careful. Everyone's kind of sticking in their lanes. Yes, Rubik rotated mid. There were a lot of kills at mid, but nothing groundbreaking, nothing monumental. Nice Kassad with the D-ward. Well done there. Blade Master. Oh, nice job killing all the creeps by Boomer X2. Got it maxing out the tree grab. XYZ is in a good position though. It has. Oh wait, I thought he had another. Where's items? Is there like something else flying out? No. Oh, Rubik is going for that. What? DD on Blade Master. Oh god, B-God, be careful, be careful. Shaka Shaka goes out, Focus Fire is popped, but here comes Zip in with the Storm, and Weaver's also there. Down goes B-God to Blade Master with that DD. Stealing it from his mid. Storm drops a sentry looking for a ward. Kassad is here to collect some of the XP in the meantime. Tiny with the Avalanche down at bottom. XYZ gets Nightmared up. Has the heal up in a second. It's going to be quick, and there's the Nightmare. Gets canceled out by Boomer X2. Pops the Fairy Fire, and XYZ is now has the tables turned back up to full with the wand popped. They have to be so careful now. They almost got the kill off on XYZ, but there wasn't quite enough mana on the Tiny. They didn't quite time it perfectly on stopping the Nightmare and giving Boomer the chance to get the kill. It's very delicate, very delicate. Blade Master walks back to base. B-God hits level 7, which is good, which is odd. B-God died, but somehow B-God's level 7 and has higher than Alan. Nice stuff. Shaka Shot goes out this time, pops the Focus Fire, Power Shot as well, but it has to run away because instant TP by Blade Master. Oh, the lift up and the pullback, but it actually gets farther out. B-God is running away. A couple more hits to do the trick. Power Shot doesn't quite hit. That was a good chance by B-God, and B-God's probably going to go down. We got one more second. Kassad goes down to Weaver at mid. Oh god, and then B-God is trying to run away. Has popped the wind run. Out of range of Blade Master. Pops a scan, but B-God's already went the other direction. Is Naga gonna circle back around? Power shot. Here comes Naga, but not quite in range. B-God wind runs away and should be okay. I did not see how Weaver managed to kill Saj kind of solo. Yeah, the bugs are crazy, and Weaver does have the medallion. Guess that's enough. It's only level 3 Grimstroke. Pretty wild. Shackle Shot goes out. Blade Master gets the Invis Rune though. Rubik and Weaver. Level 5 each. Gotta be super careful. Kasaj is quite squishy. Level 2 Stroke Fate. Invis Blade Master. 2-piece bottom. They come in. Reaper side goes down onto XYZ. Storm is here. Shackle Shot does connect. B-God is here when running around. But God, you gotta be super careful. XYZ is so tanky, has all the heals in the world. Here comes Priest out with the Dark Ascension. Oh my god, takes so much damage, but has part Dark Ascension. XYZ has another heal in a second. Priest has to be so careful, but they do end up taking down XYZ and Alan both. B-God gets one, and Priest Space Rat gets the other one. Very nice rotation, getting 2 cores. They lost their carry, but definitely worth it. Ooh, huge deep ward placed. I think this was by... Oh, could have been the Weaver just now, I suppose. No, not just now. It's kind of old. Weaver steals the rune. The right place at the right time, like every time. Blocking the stack. Fruit Basket is like, what's going on? I was just here. Level 6 now on the Weaver. Pretty scary. Nightmare's coming out. If only Bane was level 6. That would have been awesome. Weaver runs out the other direction. Kasaj is trying to pursue once the Shikuchi wears off. Here comes Tiny as well. There's the silence coming out. Blocks the Choker Fake, but there's the Avalanche toss, and Weaver goes down. Very nice combinations. Zoning Weaver out from both sides. Well done by the Knight's side. Blade Master's here. B-God wind runs forward to get in range of the creeps. Rubik steals the wind run spell. Not nearly as useful as it could be. Now at bottom, it's nighttime. Priest Space Rat versus Necrophos. Not the most fun of lineups. But going for Echo Saber first on PSR. And now it's daytime. Unfortunate. Priest Space Rat gets tossed back, but there's a haste rune. Grabs it up. Can't really go for anything. Bane is so close to level 6. Just give Bane a creep. Give Bane a creep. You need that Fiend's Crypt so bad. So bad. XYZ has Scythe again. Priest Space Rat has to be super careful. Storm is going for... Has the Power Treads coming out soon, hopefully. Yep. On the next courier trip. They're coming out. Fruit Basket is level 6. There's the Avalanche going out. Ooh, did Weaver spot that? Fiend's Grip will be huge, but Weaver's back up to full, and TBs could come in. Weaver's got the Falcon Blade, so that's 200 health. That's a pretty good deal. Here comes bottom. They take out Necrophos. Nice. The Siren, Song of the Siren hits on all of them. Zip in by Storm. There's the silence coming out. Fruit Basket has the Fiend Script. Goes in the Storm this time. Gets the toss back though. Instantly gets cancelled out from Rubik. Lift up, but they get it. Storm goes down and XYZ. That is 2 core kills once again for the side of UCF Knights. They're still somehow down 5k because this Naga is crazy farmed. Oh my goodness. 2k, almost 2k above like everyone. Boomer times 2 is working on Echo Saber as well. We're gonna have double Echo Saber, Priest Space Rat, and Boomer. XYZ, oh god. PSR, be super careful. We got the Scythe ready if you get too close. A little bit more damage in your toast. Somehow Weaver is doing just fantastic. XYZ takes down the bottom tower, and it's still hunting. So tanky, going for the Yules. No tanky items, just got the Null and got the Power Treads. About 1k HP, which is very, very small. 2 heroes, Smoke Blade Master and the Storm. They're gonna catch someone out. Nice stacks. They catch out onto the Tiny with the Avalanche Toss combo. Very nice. Telekinesis pulls him back. Weaver's here with the bugs, and down goes Boomer. Fruit Basket is here, but no Fiend's Grip. Nightmare up in a second. They could go for it. B-God is here now. Storm zips back the other direction. They jump on Kasaj, and Kasaj goes down. Had level 6, but not enough time to actually cast it. Dark Ascension is popped by Face Strat with Crippling Fear, with the Void unroll on the Storm. Storm still there. Gets Shackle Shot. Very, very nice shot by P-God. They do take down the Storm. They steal Brain Sap, and down goes Fruit Basket. Weaver is just too strong. Has Time Lapse still. P-God needs to be super careful. Yes, has Wind Run. Time Lapse popped by the Weaver. They're still going after PSR. PSR's here. What is PSR doing? Gets shackled, and here comes XYZ. Drops the Scythe, and down goes that Night Stalker after Dark Ascension falls. Also, looks like B-God finishes as well. Oh my god, this Weaver is just relentless and puts a ward on this really weird spot, giving very limited vision. But it's a spot people would not normally think of to look. Grim still has the soul, whatever it's called. Soul Bind. Boomer, Boomer. Weaver's trying so hard to get some last hits. The bugs are there. Swoop in by Storm. Here's Weaver. There's the Avalanche Toss combo. Nice job. Lots of damage onto them, but here comes Cassage. Soulbind goes out. Catches on two of them. Well done. With the silence, there's a stun coming out. Power shot as well. It's still on them, but down goes Cassage. Just too much damage. All 5 heroes are there. They drop on a Fruit Basket as well, and Fruit Basket goes down. Naga gets a double kill. It is just messed up, all because this little stack, and they were trying to get it. Yes, Boomer was saved and has the Echo Saber. The triangle is lost. They lost the huge stack. Yet another kills for 2 more kills for the Naga. Well, the first 2 kills for the Naga, but like they were all kind of, they all got some XP. Naga has the finished Manta. B-God working on the Maelstrom. Pretty close, 200 from it. Could be pretty soon. Top tier 1 tower is getting severely pressured. Boomer has to be really careful again. Gets spotted out by the bugs. Boomer has to be super careful. Weaver's here. Pops the medallion out. Boomer spotted out with still more bugs and the Naga illusions. There comes the toss coming out. Weaver takes some damage, but still has time lapse. And Boomer just goes down to 1 more Fate Bolt. Oh god, Fruit Basket is caught out. There comes out the snare. Time lapse is used. And down goes Fruit Basket to XYZ with the Death Pulse final. P-God jumps out. Gets zipped down by the Storm. Shackle Shot does not quite land. We have the haste on Storm. Very fast, and things just seem to be going more and more in favor of the side of Gaels. PSR has the Echo Saber though, as does the Tiny. Double Echo Saber. Naga's going for Butterfly. It is true she hasn't really needed to be a tanky. There hasn't been a chance where Bane has gotten off like a full duration Fiend's Grip. There's a 3 hero smoke. Can they go on someone? Catch out XYZ would obviously be better, but Blade Master's here. They get the War Nut. The smoke gets dropped. Shackle Shot connects on XYZ. Pops a Dark Ascension. There's a Crippling Fear coming out. They should be able to take out XYZ. They do quite quickly. Fruit Basket is here with the Nightmare. Want to pop the Fiend's Grip. Fiend's Grip onto Weaver this time. Finally, Weaver better go down. There's the Avalanche Toss combo. They do finish it off. Blade Master gets slowed down by the Void. Has stolen the Fiend's Grip, but does go down. 3-time streak finally ended. Those Weaver and Rubik have been so frustrating for the side of UCF Knights. Those are much needed kills. Look at that net worth swing. Went from like 15k to 10k, or maybe it was just 10k and I'm just being dramatic. Okay, not that much. It was 3k, which is something. Boomer's going for the Shadow Blade. It appears. Fruit Basket going for Arcane Boots, hopefully into Aether Lens. We got finished up the Maelstrom going for BKB, which you obviously need. Storm is very frustrating. Hopefully Naga won't get Scepter. Doesn't seem like she will, but that goes through Dispel Immune stuff. Naga switched to go for Scotty. As we saw there, the Knights can do a considerable amount of damage, so Evasion's not going to cut it alone. Much better to go for the Scotty. Gives you the... oh, they're pinging it out. It's nighttime. But there's an Invis rune with Blade Master. PSR does not know it. Shackle Shot goes out, though, perfectly on XYZ. And once again, XYZ is probably going to drop. You will just make some space for a little bit longer, but down goes the Necrophos once again in almost exactly the same spot. Even with Blade Master there to give warning. Blade Master has the Aether Lens. Weaver going for Scepter, which is actually huge. That means whoever they go on, Weaver does not seem to be the one they typically go upon, except in that the fight 2 fights ago. Weaver can save whoever gets Fiend Script, whoever gets Shackle Shotted, whoever gets jumped on. Weaver can save whoever it is. So now you gotta focus on Weaver or make sure Weaver's not there. Or kill 2 people at once. Shackle goes out once again. Poor XYZ getting wrecked. PSR here. There's the Eagles coming out, and it is nighttime. There's a long crippling fear. There's the Void, the silence, and down goes XYZ right after you respawn. He must not be feeling very happy right now because always seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or else UCF Knights are in the right place at the right time. I don't know. A Strewn for Allen. Orchid seems to be flying out as we speak. There we go. Great item to have for Storm. Gonna help against basically everyone. B-God can't win run away. Cassage can't put out the silence and the soulbind. It'll cancel out Fiend's Grip, make Fruit Basket pretty much do nothing. Tiny not as big of a deal, assuming he already has a tree. But yeah, his combo at this point is doing a lot of damage. The Abatos combo. They pop a 4-hero smoke. They're looking for someone to show out. Seems as though they seem to have the same idea on the side of Gaels. Gaels! Boomer, finish up the Shadow Blade, is going forward, walking right into his Sentry Ward, which is right out of the range of their Sentry Ward. He did probably get spotted out, maybe. Boomer, be so careful. Oh god, walks right into the Static Remnant. They know now, they know. Smoke has worn off. No one died though. Tier 2 towers being pressured relentlessly. Here comes in 1 TP. Storm is waiting to get there. Cassage is here. They get out of there. B-God comes in. Execution is popped. They're going onto here. Crippling Fear as well. Slowing onto Weaver. Weaver gets ensnared though. Has out of the silence, but gets soulbound. And silence dip in by Storm. PSR goes down. Killing spree for the Naga. Fiend's Grip though onto Storm. Can they follow it up? Power Shot comes out, but it's not going to beat up damage as this Storm gets Shackle Shot as well to follow. But Naga takes out Fruit Basket. Down goes Storm, and B-God is in trouble with no win run for another second. There comes the ensnare out. Cassage with the Stroke of Fate, but down goes B-God. 4 times streak ended. All that's left is Boomer, and the Grimstroke. So yes, Storm went down, but 2 other cores died. More XP in favor of XP and gold, both in favor of Gaels. Gaels. Now they'll take the tier 2 tower. They are inevitable. Inevitable. Glyph is used, killing off all the creeps, and trying to kill the illusions. The illusions are also inevitable, apparently. Not quite enough, though. 4K net worth now. Oh, illusions, they're just barely enough. Naga takes down the tower. Oof. It's almost there. Okay, Naga, look at that look at that gold. 4.5K above the next hero, above Tiny. Good thing Boomer's kind of coming back. Catching up, working on the Daedalus to get the Silver Edge. I don't entirely understand the Silver Edge. Oh, Cassage might get caught out. Here comes Naga. Here comes Blade Master. Inkswell was stolen. Wait, I thought that was like Inkswell. Why was there Inkswell onto Weaver? Oh, here comes Weaver. Here's XYZ. XYZ going for Kaya and Sanj. Get that status resistance. Get that magic damage. Makes a lot of sense. Pinging out of this. Oh god, Naga. They're pinging it out. They're pinging it out. Naga sending out the illusions. For the split pushing. But staying awake herself. Should be okay. There's the line being drawn in the direction they should go. So the Silver Edge will break the passive, so it stops Storm's overload. It stops Weaver's Geminate attack. Stops the Heartstopper aura. Stops the Arcane Supremacy. It stops the Naga Riptide. It's all really little things. None of them are like the core of the hero, so it's not going to really stop that much. I don't entirely understand it. I guess the crit is something. I would have thought a different idea. Shackle Shot goes out. He lands on the Blade Master. There's a Focus Fire being popped. Yules goes out. There's a Void. Silence. But the Time Lapse is used on a Blade Master. Nice with the Scepter. Song goes out. Perfect setup on 3 heroes. This is going to be enough. They're coming out. It ends. Zip in by Storm. Soulbind is dropped. There's the break hitting onto Storm. And Storm goes down to Boomer. So much damage. Song goes down as well with the Reaper side. But the Nightmare with a save. Huge save by the Bane. Boomer does end up going down. Double kill for XYZ. But buyback by Cassage. Everyone's backing off, but that save was huge. It means the cooldown is less on the Tiny. Did not die to Scythe. That's the huge advantage of having a Bane up against a Necrophos. Only 1 death. Oh, and 2 deaths, I guess. 3 deaths. Buyback on the Storm Force and buyback on the Bane. I mean, Grimstroke. Oh god, I'm like not even. Oh. Boomer got out a lot of damage, but seriously, BKB would have like saved you there. Oh, okay, never mind anymore. Naga's going for Scepter, so forget BKB. Because Scepter makes Ensnare go through BKB. Which is... And you can cast it from like forever away. Look, that's the current range, is that far. Then you add 400 to it. You can cast Ensnare from like way over here. What's like way over here? That's huge. And it lowers the cooldown by 6 seconds. So now it'll be 8 seconds. That's just crazy. And it pierces spell immunity. So a 5-second root. Insane. Already has the Scotty finish as well, and now has Scepter flying out. Makes BKB kind of a pointless item. Well, not pointless, but less awesome. B-God already has her finished BKB. Going for Nullifier after the blink. How's everyone else doing? Gentry is almost at the BKB. So close. Only all that. Oh, Night Stalker goes down. Gentry goes down at mid while I was looking at items. Goes down to Storm. Storm with the Aegis, Storm with the Orchid. Yeah, such few items on Storm. Storm's farm definitely fell off. Naga has consumed it all. Back to this. Blink on Storm, Kaya and Sanj finish on XYZ. Scepter on the Weaver, as we saw before. Yamazaki has the Scepter. We have everyone's name. They're all here. I didn't even know about that. So, this is Alan. Naga is Yamasaki. And Gason Mia is on the Weaver. Mia. I like Mia better. Let me know if you have a different... If you prefer Gason. Or both of them together. Gason Mia. Neutral item-wise, it's not quite time for tier 3s. Don't know why there's a broom handle on the Weaver. A little bit odd. Got the Philosopher's Stone there. That makes sense. Hopefully, Kasad is using the Trusty Shovel all the time. It's off. Cool down. Gotta use it. Kasad gotta use it. Going for Scepter on the Grimstroke. Add in some more Chaos. Give you that illusion. Oh god, Zipping by Storm onto Gentry once again. Pops Crippling Fear. Nice job. That's going to stop a lot of the work. Great job there. The Orchid didn't really do very much, but there's the Telekinesis lifting up with the Engineer pulling back. PSR is in a lot of trouble. Soulbind goes out with the silences. Soulbind is stolen though. Pops on a Wind Ranger who's BKB'd up, but they're all trapped. Inkspell finishes up. Buyback by PSR, who has Dark Ascension. BKB still there on Wind Ranger so much. Shadow Shot lands perfectly. First Life of Storm goes down. Here comes Naga though. Has the Ensnare once again. Has Song if needed. So much damage. Oh my gosh. Time Lapse is used onto Storm. Oh my gosh. This is going to beat up the Inkspell as well. And the Storm goes down. Why did Naga not use Song? Finally the Song comes out. But that illusion. The Grimstroke illusion was humongous. Oh, it's going to end. And they don't get the cancel. What in the world? They were right there. There's the Void Soul on XYZ. There's the ult as well. Cancels out the Inkspell instantly. So with the Stroke of Fate, everyone's here. There's so much heal coming out with this Crippling Fear as well. Time Lapse to Weaver is so frustrating. And down that goes. Oh no, Fruit Basket tried to Fiend's Grip but got canceled by the Rubik. XYZ finally goes down, but Weaver is just chasing. The bug is so the Shackle Shot goes out and the Avalanche Toss finishes out. The Fiend's Grip is used reverse onto PSR. Nightmare to save. And PSR kills the bugs and gets away. B-God goes down though as well to the Naga who had... What? How's Naga back? The Naga by... Oh, Naga was just too full. And down goes Boomer and Fruit Basket. What a turnaround. They were trying to kill some people. And they might have tried too long. Oh yeah, Naga TP'd out and then came back. And Naga is just really tanky. Didn't even use Song like... Oh, except at the beginning. Yes, she used Song. Sorry. Kill in the tower, not much they can do. Two of their cores are down. PSR has to be crazy careful. BKB is not quite up yet, even though it wouldn't even matter. Weaver's Scepter has been ridiculous. So many saves. That fight was so crazy long. Blade Master going for Scepter. Storm working on the Bloodstone. Makes sense. Naga is now 6.5k up. They do give up their tower, but Shackle Shot lands onto the Naga. Oh my gosh, but time lapse should be up. If you do it, down comes the illusion. A lot of damage coming out still, waiting for the perfect time, but a Ghost, she gets killed. Weaver was just out of the wrong spot. Shackle Shot connects. Oh my goodness. XYZ, but does get the kill out with the Ghost Shot. Scepter comes back, or the Scythe comes back, and they do kill off PSR. That was humongous. They didn't finish it off. Shackle Shots are amazing, but not quite enough. Kasaj goes down. They catch out on Fruit Basket, who gets the brain stab off with the Nightmare as well. Has the Fiend's Grip, but it's going to go down too quickly. Kasaj and Fruit Basket both fall. Boomer is still here. Sentry is dropped, so Boomer can't easily come in. B-God's here. Has Boomer up in a second. Has the Blink. But it's 1v4. Yes, they killed Naga, which is fantastic. Blink forward with the toss, with the lift back. B-God pops the wind run. Everyone's okay. Melee Rax is taken. They seem to be being very delicate about the rest of it. And they back off. Shard finished up on the Tiny. Oh. Naga for all of this? I mean, it's something. It's something. I was still surprised that Weaver did not use time lapse. Maybe like not quite in range, and if you got scan coming out, Weaver runs it. Oh, and then Shikuchi's back that way. They have it. Oh, but they don't get it. Blink forward, Shackle Shot does not. What? How did they not connect? What in the world? That was just messed up. That was right there. I don't know. I'm sorry, B-God. I thought it was great. I thought that was a fantastic Shackle Shot. I don't understand the world. Roshan is not going to be up maybe in a minute and a half about. So many wards everywhere. Boomer, Quickening Charm. Both Quickening Charms found out. Boomer's here. Weaver is waiting. Mia is waiting. Yamazaki has too many illusions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 illusions. You get 4 images. Plus that, so 6 images total. Sending 2 this way. Sending 2 this way. Almost has Butterfly. Has enough money. If the courier can just hurry up and grab it. Come on. Come on. There it is. There it is. This one is picking up Lotus Orb. I'm guessing. It looks like a Lotus. Lotus? No? Someone get a Lotus? Oh, there we go. Necro Lotus with the spider legs. Yay! Keeping up so much more pressure. B-God is the one who has to bear the brunt of it with the wind run. Where's everyone at? So we got these items. Cooldown reduction on Kasaj. That makes sense. Spider legs here. Nobody else has a tier 3 item yet. Blade Master has Scepter flying out. There we go. Scepter on Blade Master. What is that going to mean? So Scepter doesn't do anything up against Tiny. Up against B-God if you still wind run. That's not very useful for Rubik to have. Naga's pressuring bottom. Scepter up against PSR. If you steal Void, that's something, I guess. It gives you that. You can still Grimstroke's thing, but you can steal that anyway. Shackle Shot hits onto those. Oh, stealing Fiend's Grip would be great. Stealing Fiend's Grip would be fantastic. Now the cooldown is 2 seconds, and presumably it's... Whoa! Huge cast range. With the Aether Lens and the Scepter, look how hard that is. 5 Hero Smoke comes out. Roche is up in 5 seconds. They could try. They could try. They have to use Focus Fire and everything, but they could try it. I'd be down. I would be down. BKB on PSR. B-God with Blink BKB. Switching from Nully to the MKB because of the Butterfly. And the smoke expires. It was worth a shot. Naga is so tanky now. 3.5k HP, working on the heart as well. We got time lapse. I'm not sure how you kill Naga without killing everyone else and then killing Naga. At which time she would have probably already killed you. At least Boomerex has a shard, so infinite tree throws. Has BKB. Whoa, big crits. Big crits. Oh god, look at Roshan. Poor Roshan, I'm sorry. You got no armor, you got nothing. And everyone gets the stuff. Got the shard. Excellent choice on the Weaver. Got the bugs. Now they will last on invis units, so it gives you vision of Tiny even if he's invis. Makes him take lowers the cooldown. The important thing I like is that it gives the vision even on invis people, which is great. Especially because Wind Ranger has the talent here. Level 25, Wind Run grants invisibility. That's still a ways away, but it's still very important. Weaver will probably... Okay, swarm stuff. All of it makes sense. Any more tier 3 items? Spider legs, quickening charm, nothing else. Storm finished with the bloodstone. Lotus orb on XYZ, which is pretty big. Nothing really else coming out. Rubik steals power shot. That's a buff power shot. Plus 100 damage. Oh, illusions, too much. Too much. Oh god. Oh god, Kasaj! 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 Oh, that was scary. Looking at some other part of the map. Oh, microwaving this one. Microwaving the Dark Portrait. That makes sense. Because you can cast it on the illusion, which gives you a crazy powerful Naga illusion. Right? Here we go. Do it! There it is! Oh god, look how strong it is. Look how fast and strong it is. And snare goes out. Come on, Kasaj illusion. You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! Oh, and it goes down. It did a little bit of damage, a tiny bit, 4k HP Naga. It's a bit faster, it takes 3 times as much damage, but it deals 50% more damage. It's kind of cool. Naga's doing so good as far as pushing goes.
Stupendous.
Storm going for that BKB. Naga finished up the heart now. Almost 5k HP. That is ridiculous. I don't even know what. 27k net worth advantage now. Boomer's still hanging in there. 8k down. Doing his very best. Gonna work on that MKB next. As is Windrunner. Very, very far out. But at least it's something. At least it's something. PSR going for Blink as well. Suppose over at bottom they're pushing really hard. Too many illusions. Here's the Naga illusion with the ink spell. Did a good amount of damage. Well done there. There's the sleeves coming out. There's a Lotus Orb. And it gets cleaned up. But it made a lot of space. That was something. Tower is getting just wrecked by these Naga illusions. And there it goes. Another tier 3 tower. Starts to work on the melee racks. A lot of AoE damage on the side of UCF Knights, but the ensnare goes out with the lift up and the toss back. Pretty far, but it can be popped by PSR. Gets him out of danger for the moment. Kills the bugs. And snare out onto the poor illusion, and it gets just wrecked. Every time Dark Portrait goes out, zip forward by Storm, gets kind of caught out with the Chakra Shot, but has the Aegis if needed. Lotus Orb once again protecting Storm on the front lines. They take out the melee racks and they take out the ranged racks pretty quick. Bot racks and mid racks are both down. Naga is just too OP. I don't know what they can do. Sit back and relax. Maybe try to pick someone else off. And Naga will kill everything else. Boomer is trying to farm up here, push up the top wave. Trying to make the space, but it doesn't matter. There's too many other creeps. They can just go straight for the tower, go straight for the racks. 45 seconds left on the... Oh, nice. Chakra Shot goes out. Can they take out Storm's first life? They do take out Storm's first life. Well done. The tower does drop. That's at least one life down. Free basket is probably going to cut out. There's the zip in with the It can be popped on both sides. Soulbind goes out, hits onto 2. There's a Fiend's Grip. Double Fiend's Grip on Fruit Basket with the Glimmer Cape was pretty good. Fiend's Grip is stolen though. Oh my gosh, down goes the Weaver. Down goes the Storm. Both lives. The Snare goes out, hits on a Tiny who's rooted. BKB wears off, taking so much damage, and Boomer gets absolutely wrecked. Reaper's Hat goes down, finish off Boomer. That's 120 seconds on the ground. They do take out XYZ, but they're both still out. They ensnare onto Fruit Basket. Crazy amounts of damage. Oh my goodness. Fruit Basket. Shock Shot goes out. Naga's still alive though. Weaver has bought back. Here's the Crippling Fear as well with the Dark Ascension. Glimmer Cape making some area. BKB is coming out though. Is it going to be enough? And he does get out of there. Buyback by Boomer. Songless Siren is used with the TP and she gets out okay. That was absolutely terrifying. My goodness. Dark Portrait, is it Magic Immune? It is Magic Immune. So it went through the song. Great hold by the UCF Knights side. They did lose the Tiny and had to buy back. They killed the Storm. They killed XYZ. They forced the buyback out of the Weaver. And they protected their racks for the time being. Some godlike shackles we've seen from B-God. Weaver. Blink by B-God forward. Oh, but the time lapse out because why not? It's only a 20-second cooldown. Only a 14-second cooldown. What? Oh, I was like, how is it shorter? This quickening. Okay, there's the Crippling Fear used, but the zip in with the BKB and the Electric Vortex pulling back with the time lapse as well, and down goes PSR. TP out by B-God, but the ensnare goes through BKB, and B-God's gonna go down once the Windrunner wears off. Telekinesis with the lift up, and down goes B-God. Do we have buybacks? 10k net worth lead for the Naga now. No buyback, still 450 gold needed on B-God. And PSR already, PSR needs 800 gold. That's a bit scary. Fruit Basket got the shard though, now we got the AoE Brain Sap, which is pretty good.
Just in case it isn't obvious to everyone.
Do damage, that gives you a lot of heals, and damages everything. Down goes the top melee racks. Dark Portrait comes out, it's Magic Immune, but who cares with the ensnare? Ink Spell goes out onto it, but they take down the racks, and that means mega creeps. There's the Fiend's Grip. Blade Master still had it. Full duration, they take out Boomer. That's a dieback, 150 seconds on the ground, and down goes Fruit Basket. GG is finally called. Congrats to the side of the Gaels. The Queen's University of Kingston, Gaels. Some high-level Dota. Naga was inevitable. I am inevitable. Naga was Thanos. Except Thanos was inevitable until they undid everything he did, and killed him twice. They killed him twice. Two separate versions of Thanos they killed. There we go. Ended up being 30k net worth and experience, or 30k whatever. I can't whatever. Starting soon. We will take a short break in between. The lobby's already up. They are excited. Congrats to the Gaels for winning game number 1. It's a best of 3, so still at least one more game to go. This could be the first. Neither team has dropped a series yet, so whoever loses this series loses the first series of the season in this 4th round. If UCF Knights lose the season, then they'll be down 1. If they lose this next game, they lose the series. If they win, then we get to go to a best of 3. And we always want to have best of 3s. I kind of want to eat something, but I ate so much candy today. I ate so much candy today. I brought the Halloween candy to work. I ate a bunch of it already. And then someone else brought Starburst and Skittles to work too. That was left over from last Halloween. I ate some of that as well. Too much candy. And we had food at work today. We had Damasi's. That's Mediterranean food. We didn't buy enough food because a lot more people came and said they were going to come. But I had the pita bread, which I really liked from Damasi's. It was warm. It tasted very good. It didn't have the rest of the stuff. I didn't feel like it. Tomorrow we're gonna have Freebirds at work. And I made sure to put it on my account, so I'm gonna get all the points for Freebirds. I'm very excited. I don't know how many points it's gonna give me, but to give you a good picture, I've been going to Freebirds every single week, almost every Tuesday, sometimes on Wednesday if I had to, or having to make it up a different week. But basically, every Tuesday for the past almost 5 years. It's 4.5 years now. So that's 52, let's say 51 times a week, because I might miss 1 week because I'm out of the town or someone dies, I die or something, I don't know. So 51, and it's 4.5 years. So going consistently that much, I've only got 500 something points, and I need 4,000 points so they can name something on the menu after me. That's what I'm driving towards. Otherwise I could have spent my points and gotten like a bunch of free meals already, but I want them to name a dish on the menu after me for like a month. I think that's what you get. So I'm going to compare what 4.5 years of dedication, of time and money and energy dedication of me walking to Freebirds in the pouring rain, in the freezing cold, in the burning, boiling heat every single Tuesday for like 5 years. How does that compare to one catering session from work ordering for 40 people? Yeah. And the whole thing costs, like, the work thing is like $700 something. But if we guess that I did, say, 50 a year times 4.5, that's like 225 burritos, and each burrito is like $8. Let's say $10, because I usually get, yeah, it's burritos, so like $8. So that's like a lot of money. That's what, 2,000. It's like a lot of money. It's like $200 something. What was I saying? $2,000, which is like 3 times as much as what we spent on catering. So I should theoretically only get like 200 points on catering if we say, like, just based upon my rough math. That would kind of validate the past work that I've had. I would feel bad as well though, because then that means I'm still really far from the 4K thing that I actually want. Okay, I should probably stop talking for a second so I can recover and drink some water. Okay, well, everyone's here now. They're all in the lobby. Finally, Boomer joined their side. So I'm ready. Looks like Alan is also ready. But the knights do not appear to be ready quite yet. Oh, I tried making the thing today. I tried like so my goal starting this week, I need like a thing to eat on Wednesdays that's like consistent, cause you know, Monday is ramen Monday. I eat the same ramen, and Tuesday is Freebirds Tuesday, and Friday is like delivery day. But Wednesday and Thursday have always been kind of open. But I've been getting kind of stressed by it, so now I'm trying to come up with something for each of the days. So right now, I'm trying to make one for Wednesday. I was gonna do Wok Wednesday, and the idea was to make stir fry. You know, just like a normal stir fry, and do that. That would be my thing. I even got like a little rice cooker so I can make like a individual single serving of rice instead of like the bigger one I had where it makes like way too much rice and I don't eat it and then it goes bad. So I did it today. I made it. I had frozen chicken. I had a bunch of vegetables. I found a recipe online. I made the complicated sauce. I mean, it tasted like okay. I ended up not liking the vegetables very much. the flavor wasn't good enough for me to want to eat the vegetables. I didn't like it. So apparently it's not going to be Wok Wednesdays, at least not stir fry Wok Wednesdays. But I did realize as I did it, as I was cooking it, I realized it's very similar to when I make curry, when I make like tikka masala, when I make like the Indian curries from the simmer sauce jars, and I just like put the chicken, frozen chicken, like in the pan, and then put the simmer sauce on it and just like leave it there for like a while and put that on top of rice. That's pretty good. Like I think that's usually pretty good. It's not very balanced though. I probably need some kind of vegetable in there, maybe. Well, here comes the game. Did I finish my thought? Whatever. I will get back to it. Well, welcome back everyone to game number 2, the drafting phase of this best of 3 between the UCF Knights and the Queen's University of Kingston Gaels. It's game number 2. The Gaels won game number 1 very handily, winning all the lanes, or at least winning the farm game in the early game, and then Naga just got crazy farmed, super out of control. They killed, like, the Knights were able to kill everyone else, but not Naga. She was too OP. And they kind of crumbled towards the end. Yeah. So we'll see how game number 2 goes. This is round 4 of the North America College Esports Starleague 2021 to 22. Round number 4. Neither team has dropped a series so far, though they have dropped games, or at least the Knights have dropped games. But neither has dropped a series, so they're both tied for first place with 3 series each. If the Knights lose this game, they lose the series, and they will move to second place. If the Gaels lose, then we go to game number 3, which we all hope for. Bans coming out. Knights ban out Lesh once again, but this time also Weaver, because oh my goodness. Mia on the Weaver, that's this person. 2-character person is Mia, is Gason Mia. This person is Yamazaki. This person is Alan. I only know Alan because someone called them Alan. I apologize if that's like your actual name and now you hate it. Now you're mad at me, but I will not do it in the future if you ask me to. It's okay, nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna see it. So banning out the Mag again and the Tiny, I guess. But everyone's picking really quick and banning really quick. Knights ban out Naga because Naga just wrecked. That was who was on the Naga? Oh my goodness, I can't even remember. Yamazaki was on the Naga. They pick up Rubik on the Knight side. That was played by Blade Master last time. And the Tide offlaner, Rubik support. The Gaels pick up Bane this time, which was played by Fruit Basket last game. And they get Storm once again because they have a level 30 Storm. Alan is just way too good at the Storm. I don't know what the Knights are going to do to try to face off against the Storm at mid. Monkey King would be an okay mid. Up against Storm, I would still be absolutely terrified. Up against Storm, I would want to be playing like a Lena or... Oh, well the Gaels picked like the 3 heroes that would do really well up against Storm. You got the Quap with the dot that also heals. Invoker with the built-in self-sustain and the annoying mana burn. And then Lena with the crazy attack range and all the nukes. The Knights could get like Viper, just play really saving at Viper. Or Death Prophet. Oh. Well, the Gaels get Death Prophet themselves. I don't know what's going on anymore. I've heard of support Death Prophets, but it's not very common. Definitely pause 3 Death Prophet is a thing. This could be a pause 3 Death Prophet. Gaels are probably trying something a little bit different. Feeling pretty cocky from the first game. The Knights Monkey King, though, it's not an offlane. We already got this offlane. Plenty of times you see a Monkey King support. He's got the vision from jumping around a lot. He's got the really annoying early game harassment with the Jiggy Mastery. He's got the stuns, lots of great abilities for support. But he's also just as competent as a mid hero or as a carry. They do have last pick once again, so Monkey King could be a flex pick. But Storm, though. TA could be okay up against Storm. But still really gotta be careful because TA has to get super close. Storm is just scary in the hands of a level 30 person. Oh gosh. DP support, I don't really know anymore because it was more of a support before when you could use Spirit Siphon when it had a slow. That was very helpful. So now I guess she can harass like a support. Can't really do any saves until she gets like shards. That's like 20 minutes. Way past the time where she'd be helping in lane. Then she can get like the fear from Spirit Siphon, which is kind of cool. Oh, and the lineup continues to get more and more confusing. Yet another squishy support hero, Hoodwink. Very tricky, very evasive. Another stun. Pretty fun hero. Probably support, so it seems more like a pause 3 Death Prophet with supports Bane and Hoodwink. They're hiding their carry for now. I'm just guessing. Nice pick up Lions. So now Lion, Rubik support. Monkey King is almost certainly was 1 or 2. I still don't know which. They probably don't know which either. I don't know if they feel confident playing Monkey King up against Storm. It could work though. He's got decent range. Yeah, Storm will harass him every time he comes up. But he can also harass Storm to a certain extent. I personally wouldn't like it. Looks like the Gaels also are expecting a Spirit. Well, they're just banning the same people as last time. Invoker, Lena, Quap, and Ember were their bans last time. Their last ban was... Oh god, what was it? What was it? How about a Kunkka? That would be fun. That would be good. A Kunkka. Knight's ban, not Spectre again. Is Ursa on the table? I would love Ursa. Ursa in this game would be fantabulous. Oh god, it would be so good. Ursa would be so good. But then they're not going to do it. That guy was like going for like a 5 ranged army. 5 ranged hero team. Not going to do well up against Tide. But Ursa. Okay, Gaels ban out TA, which would be great against Storm as well. Maybe that was the same as last time. So Viper's still there. For up against Storm, but Monkey King's there. Does Monkey King carry? But Monkey King, I don't know. Knight's ban out Dusa. I feel like Gael should pick up Ursa. That's what I would pick. Ursa just seems to make the most sense up against Tidehunter and Monkey King, and the Sash Resistance will be fantastic. With the Enrage. The slows. Still plenty of options though. You want someone that will fare well up against Tide. So definitely not like PA or see Troll. I mean Troll could be okay, I suppose. Drow would be safe-ish, but that's not really gonna do too much. Ursa, it's just like the one I want to see. Make the most sense to me. There we go. Okay. Thank God that I like it when I'm proven right, when it seems that obvious. I'm sorry, Knights. You just got... Well, it's not really outpicked because they picked like a really, really weird team. But you can find something, you know, you got this. This last pick is just gonna like blow them out of the water. Just blow them away. So up against a Death Prophet and a Hoodwink.
Choose your hero.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. This is scary on a number of levels. So it's gonna be mid Sky versus Allen. Sky has the advantages of being very far ranged. So nukes from afar, crazy glass cannon, super squishy. Once Storm hits level 6, once Storm gets like Orchid, Sky's dead. But in lane, Sky's gonna be able to harass pretty well with the Arcane Bolt. Harass from afar, get the instant silence is absolutely fantastic up against the Bane and the Death Prophet and the Hoodwink and the Storm. Just really, really needed. Rain on the damage from afar. Really, really quickly, lots of burst damage. I like that pickup. It's very dangerous in a certain way, in a certain sense, just because it's so squishy. And then once, if Storm has a better lane, if Allen has that better lane, and hits level 6, Sky's gonna have to run away. And even then, if it is a good lane for Sky, you gotta be careful after that point. This is it, though. This is it. This is it. Next level plays, even the little things like this. You bring your courier a little bit closer to the edge of the shop, so when you get an item and you say, come to me, it's gonna save you like the 1, 2, like 3 extra seconds of the courier walking from back here out to here. The little things. It's things that don't really matter. It's things that like StarCraft, you know, when you use your drones and you go like steal minerals from the other team. And if you like time it correctly, you can like make the Bane versus Rubik, Kasaj versus oh god, what's the name? Versus Mia. Yeah, you can like have the drone. Okay, fine, the drone or the SCV or the probe. You like mine the same thing that the enemy's mining, and if you do it at the right time, it's gonna make the enemy's like worker switch to a different resource. So it's gonna like cost them a tiny bit of time. In the grand scheme of things, it means absolutely nothing. But like mine wise, it can be really frustrating. So they did a lot for a while. The pros would do that, but then I haven't seen them do it in like forever because it really doesn't matter, even for the mind game part. And this little thing, maybe it's just like a little thing you can do. It helps you mentally as just like a player. I don't know. We do have the Arcana Rubik with the awesome wand where all the stolen spells, they have like a cool green thing. Some of them are crazy cool. Tide's got the cool like Beast in the Lagoon or Lake or whatever that is. It looks very familiar. Whatever that skin is. Sky looks very regal, but yet again, none of the cool stuff. Where's the golden stick? Golden stick! The same lanes as before? Same lanes as before. Oh god, Bane is being super annoying. Has the boots, can harass to no end. Ty got level 1 Gush too, which is not very fun. No Kraken Shell to lower the damage. No Anchor Smash to reduce that as well. Boomer getting a lot of damage out on there with the Jingu Mastery stacks. Acorn Shot driving them back. Well done there. It's a pretty annoying combo. They got a good amount of nukes. Free Basket's doing a lot of damage onto Blade Master, who is crazy squishy. Gotta be careful not to lose their creeps though. Lose their couriers. Boomer hit by Acorn Shot once again. Hits on a Free Basket as well. Somehow it's bouncing in the right spots. Storm drops crazy low. Has to pop the stick. Lion dropping crazy low bottom as well. Getting hit, but able to survive. Has the salve if needed. Should be okay though. B-God taking a lot of damage too. Already used all of their mana. Yes, Storm took quite a bit of damage. But Storm does still have oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho, those denies. And the last hit. Well done, B-God. Gets the bottle. First blood though, drawn by Fruit Basket. Too much damage. Blade Master with the Acorn Shot, Bushback, and Blightstone. Too much. With the Crypt Swarm. B-God in a very good position now. Though Alan also has a bottle and should be able to get the other water rune. B-God is faster. 325 movement speed, base movement speed versus the Storm. Skywrath has always had that advantage. Because, you know, he's flying, so he can, like, fly faster than people walking. Or something like that. And Skywrath has a decent base damage. There's Electric Vortex once again with the Static Remnant, and it gets the whole combo on to B-God. Well done. B-God has a Fairy Fire if needed. Oh god, be so careful. Ty goes down to bottom, pops Fairy Fire, and one more hit. Overload gets the job done. Down goes B-God. At the same time, Tide goes down. Here comes Kasaj trying to finish off the Storm, but Storm is here. Has the Static Remnant once again. Kasaj doing a lot of damage. Follow Charge is coming out. Oh god, another Static Remnant. Is it going to be enough? Oh god, Telekinesis, and down goes Alan. Finally, Kasaj almost dies to the follow-up Static Remnant, but does end up surviving. Tide dies himself. Poor PSR. Has the Ring of Health, which is very good. Has the Clawing Blade and the Kraken Shell, but no Anchor Smash yet. Which is very, very helpful when you're laning up against Ursa. Unless you have that, you're going to have to be crazy, crazy careful. Found the strike goes out. I don't know exactly why, but it went out. And it did damage. Because we like doing damage. Because we are awesome. BM with your Blightstone and your stick with 6 charges. Oh, that's weird. Why does Boomer not do very much damage? BM versus Fruit Basket. BM's gonna ruin the stock. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, but the stack was a little bit too early. Fruit basket tried for the pull and it did not quite work. Oh god, Bane is dropping crazy low and goes down to the arcane bolt from B-God. That's what you get for stealing B-God's water rune. Storm is level 5 already. B-God's only level 4. Down goes Boomer Boomer at bottom. B-God's walking through, but has to avoid the static remnant. What in the world once again? Come on, show me the recap. Show me the recap. I'm guessing it was Bushback again with the Crypt Swarm and a Spirit Siphon. Bushback almost connects on a Fruit Basket. That would have been another kill, almost certainly. Does not quite connect. Where is it? Show me the recap. Bane is returned. There it is. Yep. Crypt Swarm, Spirit Siphon, Bushwhack, Acorn Shot. All of the above. Fruit Basket pulls some of the creeps. Well done. Blade Master's here though to collect the XP, to steal some farm, and generally be super annoying. The sun comes out for Fruit Basket. They zip in with the Primal Spring forward with the Balance Track to follow. Blade Master doesn't have any levels of Scurry. Junior Mastery is procced. Here comes Storm though. Crypt Swarm goes out. They finish up Blade Master, but Fruit Basket is soon to follow, and Boomer ×2 is going to follow quite soon. Slows onto XYZ. There's the Spirit Siphon coming back, making some space. Pounce goes out with the Ancient Seal. XYZ is just healing back up like all the way. Here comes out more Arcane Bolts with the Telekinesis. Is XYZ going to survive? Has the stick charges. Kasaj is here. Fade Bolt if they can find it, but XYZ pops the... Is it going to be... Kasaj, oh god, not quite in vision. Death Prophet lives to fight another day. Yes, they took out the Hoodwink, but lost their core. And Blade Master TP's back in, refills the bottle. What a jerk face. Well done by Blade Master. Fruit Basket is here and it might die to the storm. What are you doing? Rune is protected by Kasaj, who takes the regen rune. Zip in by Storm, Bushback to follow. Nice Hex coming out there. Fruit Basket's here, but here comes Bane. The Fairy Fire is used, but zip in once again. Telekinesis brings him back in. Here comes the Arcane Bolts with the slows. B-God. Not enough mana for the, whatever it's called, Mystic Flare. Acorn Shot bounces around with sounds once again onto Bane, and Bane goes down to the tower. Well done. B-God gets the final hit. Apparently Storm went down to a shared bounty. Spirit Shot is here with the Gush, but is way too slow to catch up. Wait, 310. Puts the ward. Gush comes out, but BM should be fine. Nobody else is here. Should I stop calling people by their shorter names? BM for Blade Master, PSR for Priest, Space Rat. Suppose I could switch to their actual names if they did something particularly dramatic. Tide's only level 4, not having the best of times. Ursa is somehow just doing fantastic farm-wise. Yamazaki knows what's up. Over in here, things are happening. Zipping by Storm on Kasaj. This time Fruit Basket is here, has the stun. It does connect. Kasaj is almost certainly going to die to the Acorn Shot. There we go. Slow hits on a Fruit Basket with the Bushwhack once again with Static Remnant. And the Overload shot. Down goes Fruit Basket. We got to be super careful. Storm zips back in once again. There comes down the Mystic Flare. Storm almost dies, and the final hit from B-God does finish. Stop. Blade Master's here though, has the Acorn Shot and the Bushwhack. It does connect, and down goes B-God. 3-time streak ended. In the meantime, Tide goes down to bottom to XYZ with the Crypt Swarm and the Exorcism. Tide is just level 5 at this point. Can't do anything. And down goes the tower to the Exorcism, fully used. There's the Nightmare out onto Kasaj. There's the Sharpshooter coming out with the break. Fade Bolt comes out. Blade Master looking for the spot. Hex goes out with the stun to follow. Tower doing some damage. Here comes PSR, and Blade Master goes down, gets the Acorn Shot out onto Kasaj, but nobody's there to bounce off of. That was very close. Oh god. BM is seems to be doing very, very, very well. 3 heroes. Smoke, Ursa, and Storm take out Boomer Boomer. Storm is doing quite well. There's the sounds coming out with the stun, and the Mystic Flare to follow, and Storm just drops instantly. Good rotation. You lost Boomer Boomer, and Ursa's still getting crazy farmed. But you got a kill. Always good to get a kill. Oh no, and Storm, or no, PSR goes down at mid to a DD Bane. Sharpshooter is such a short cooldown, 45 seconds. So quick. It destroys Kraken Shell. We do have Ravage though up at some point.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Boomer is only level 6. Working on Echo Saber once again. Tide working on Lotus Orb, it looks like. Stun goes out on the Hex goes out on a BM. The Bushwhack stolen, doesn't hit, but Blade Master is here, getting damage, getting slowed. Zip in by Storm though. On the back lines, they do finish up BM. Nice uphill miss. They get the send out onto Storm. Tide is here with the Ravage. He can be zipped in by Storm once again. PSR has the Ravage if he decides to use it, but zip away by Storm after killing off Fruit Basket. Timing the mana perfectly. Well done on Allen. By Allen. Gasage with a stolen Bushwhack, which is pretty good. Zip in by Storm once again. Immediate silence. Well done. Bushwhack connects on Storm as well. A lot of damage. Is it going to be enough? Lift up. Telekinesis back. The Nightmare there for the save. Ravage catches that Storm on the tail end. One more hit to follow, and that's going to be it. Hex goes out onto Death Prophet who just popped Exorcism. Nice job there. You look ravaged. Indeed. They get 2 much needed kills on 2 cores. The slow goes out onto BM. Don't you dare touch my Invis Rune. B-God gets the Invis Rune versus here. Working on the Diffusal. B-God has the Invis Rune. Kill off that sentry. Bushwhack doesn't quite connect. Acorn Shot bounces around to everyone though. Wait. Oh, the sentry doesn't quite catch the Obs Fort. That's just mean. Aw. Monkey King. Nice stacks coming out. That's pretty good. It's gonna take a long time. There's a 3-hero smoke. Can they catch anyone? It's Bane and Storm. It's Bane and Storm with no Ravage. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's the silence coming out. There's the stun. Arcane Bolt, Bushwhack, and down goes Bane. That makes sense. They can easily kill one person. You got Mystic Flare if you need it. You got the silence. You got the slow. Pretty crazy. Another pick off for the Knights. Back down to a 3k net worth lead. Sky is catching up a bit. Somehow Storm has dropped behind again. Well, that's similar to last game. XYZ is taking the lead farm-wise. Crypt Swarm to farm. Staying in the lane, has the Yules. Nobody seems to be going for her for some reason. Scan comes out. Bane has TP'd in. Is level 6. Has the Fiend's Grip. Nice ward placed out. It's a very good ward. PSR just walks in. Or says, here though. Oh my gosh, PSR, what are you doing? Pushback comes out with a Mystic Flare and Storm gets taken out before using the Enrage. Zip in by Storm on a PSR. PSR gets wrecked with a Sharpshooter. Saves B-God from going down. But here comes the Fiend's Grip. What are they going to do? Zip in by Storm once again. Stolen with the Fiend's Grip. Well done. Down goes Fruit Basket. But we have the Fiend's Grip for whenever Kasaj gets to use it, which could be pretty good. XYZ is at mid. Has Exorcism but doesn't actually need it. Well, it doesn't have Exorcism. Could push the tower if need be. 3-hero smoke versus a 2-hero smoke. They're all looking for people to kill. Kasaj, there's the slow. There's the Fiend's Grip stolen. Primal's Ring, but the Yules comes out. Primal's Ring gets dodged. Roundless Strike also gets dodged. How much worse could things get? The Bushback doesn't quite connect. PSR is here. Ravage up in 5 seconds. Crypt Swarm goes out. Oh, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The Yules at the perfect time because of the canceled. The Yules at the wrong time. Cancel the Ancient Seal, ruin the Primal Spring bounce, zip over by Storm right as the Boundless Strike went down, and the Boundless Strike was right before the Yules finished. So nobody got anything, nobody was that close to dying. It looked pretty hairy. Nice execution by those dudes. The top dudes. The dudes on this red side of the map. B-God's here, can we get it? Mystic Flare drop down with Arcane Bolt. Isn't going to be enough. One more hit, and it should be good. BM lands the Bushwhack, but dies in return. Good choice getting Boot to Travel on B-God. Working on Kaya next. Still working on raining down that damage as opposed to going for Atos. Going for the Kaya. Then Blink, then Scepter. Scepter gives you the double cast of like everything.
Can its end be drawing nigh?
It is a little weird that like
Dial's top tower is under attack.
they say all 4 of these have like different things, but all they really do, like if you look at all of them, it says heroes will take priority at the end of every single one, and all of them say it's going to cast it one more time on someone else. But like concussive shot is like someone within the range, because you can have global concussive shot. Oh god, Monkey King gets absolutely wrecked. Full duration Fiend's Grip, Sharpshooter gets dodged. Here comes B-God coming in with the Ancient Seal onto the Blade Mail. Here comes the Exorcism coming in. Oh my god, B-God, there's so much trouble with the Finger Up that takes out the Storm. Well done. Crypt Storm back onto here. Bushwhack connects onto the Lion. PSR is here. Already popped the Ravage, so can't really do much else at this time. Exos is here with the Spirit Siphon and the Exorcism for the Telekinesis to drop back. But Fiend's Grip used onto Ursa with the Mystic Flare. It's going to be so much damage. But Ursa pops the Enrage. Down goes PSR. Down goes B-God. Too much damage. Exos is here as well with Kasaj. He uses the Nightmare, but Bushwhack to follow with the Acorn Shot, and BM gets the kill onto Kasaj. And all that time, Boomer has had time to return. Bound the Strike goes out just to make some space. A full team wipe for the side of the Gaels. And they're going for Roche. Might as well. We got lifesteal on Roche. Let someone else tank for a bit. Let Ursa build up some stacks. Regen for a while. There we go. XYZ backing off. And it's dead. There we go. That was B-God's Glass Cannons. Oh god, B-God, what are you doing? What are you doing? They take out Bane. Sorry, my thingy just fell. What in the world? Oop. Don't know what happened. But well done. I guess Mystic Flare, yep, normal combo. Because still going full on damage. No protection, no Lucky Wolves, no Atos. I mean, that's okay, that's okay. It's worked almost well so far. A little bit of protection won't really help you that much. And your team has a lot of stun, so technically you should be protected. Boomers has the Echo Saber coming out. It's maxed out Primal Spring. Here we go. Echo Saber, there we go. BKB is obviously going to be hugely helpful up against all the stuns they have. The Fiend's Grip goes through BKB, as does Exorcism, so it's not like going to save you from everything. Aether Lens on this Bane. Going in super deep, putting in some very deep wards. Well done. Spotting out any ops wards right beforehand. Ursa's got the Finish Refusal going for BKB himself. They have nothing to go through BKB at this point. So Ursa should be safe. Zip in onto... Oh, the Sharpshooter hits onto the Tide. PSR cannot get the Kraken Shell to save him once again, but they take out Storm in response. That instant silence with the Ancient Seal is huge for Storm. Yeah, you have Orchid, but if you get silenced, you can't do squat. Mia's here. Are they going to spot Mia out? The words are here. Mia has the range. If they want to come up. Look at that. It's so cute. The stolen static remnant. So cute. Do it. They're looking. They're looking. Rubik going for a blink. PSR going for finished Lotus already, which is really huge. Look at the targeted spells. Bane is only targeted spells. Storm is mostly targeted spells. Ursa with the Diffusal. Hoodwink, Acorn Shot. Spirit Siphon on the DP. So lots of single target spells. Makes a lot of sense. Brigand's Blade. Yay. Oh, Maelstrom. Maelstrom on Hoodwink. Blade Master. Oh. Knows what's up. Supports are like pretty ridiculous. Catching up, Mystic Flare hits onto Bane. Bane is just felt like Mia was hanging out there waiting to die, just like making sure Ursa was okay. Oh, well, Boomer dies at top. Free Baskets here has a stun. It does actually connect. Well done. Hex to follow. Hex to follow. Finger, and they finish off the Storm. Once again, it always seems like Storm kills someone and then Storm dies. We do have Blink on Lion, and we should have Blink on Rubik shortly. Poor Boomer. Look at that. Below B-God, of course. Not having the best of games. But even Blade Master is above Boomer. Even a support is above him. But Blade Master's been having a pretty good game. Ring up Aquila. So many illusions. So what else we got? 3 nulls here. That gives you something. Orchid. BKB on XYZ finished. That's a lot. It's a big item. Zip in by Storm on the PSR once again, but we have Lotus now, so that's not going to happen very much anymore. Storm with the taunt, because why not? Oh god. Oh god. Fiend's Grip on a fruit basket, but gets cancelled. BKB pop at XYZ. The stun gets missed, but there's a blink out. B-God is trapped alone and goes down XYZ with the killing spree. Or ends the killing spree. Stolen Fiend's Grip by Kasaj. Asked to run away. Telekinesis tossed back, but here comes Stormman with the zip in with again with the slow and exercism to follow up. Kasaj goes down. Sharpshooter was going to be there anyway. Maybe a little bit out of range. We did get the blink though on the Rubik. It was almost there, like a good time, so we could have blinked away, but not quite. PSR's got Ravage whenever people spawn up again. Boomer, boomer. Boomer, boomer, going for S and Y. Needs some status resistance. Boomer, boomer. Or Hero Smoke. They're getting serious. They're getting so serious. So serious. Double blinks. Ursa is all alone. Not really, but kinda. There's a lift up. There's the Hex. There's the damage. There's the stun. And Ursa gets wrecked. 5 versus 1. Infinite single target disable. Now what? PSR's here. Courier's getting spotted out. One more hit. And they get it. There's a blink. There's a stun. There's a Mystic Flare. And down goes Storm. All about those pickoffs. Well done. Pinging out the ward up here. Indubitably. Freshly placed. PSR taking the tower because you should. You're a tide. You got minus 54 damage anyway. You heal faster than you get damaged. There we go. Boomer times 2. Okay. Global concussive shock in level 20. We got the +1. Oh. +1 arcane, but yes, the arcane bolt, I love it. Like personally, against this lineup, I would have thought maybe Ancient Seal might be better. There's the Fiend's Grip with the Mystic Flare. So good. Yules is used, but Ursa goes down too quickly. Well done by Kasaj, hanging on to this spell for such a long time. Fiend's Grip has been fantastic. Or, wait. It's not the second time he's used it. It's been really good. Fruit Basket decides to like TP, but then decides not to TP. They're coming in onto Bane once again. Boomer goes down because Boomer just keeps dying. That's why they cancel the thing. Can they finish him off? The huge Acorn shot. Oh my gosh, with the Bushwhack. XYZ pops the BKB with the exorcism coming out. There's the Yules. PSR cannot TP out, and PSR goes down. No point using the Ravage. Lotus Orb is there, but doesn't do squat. It turned around so quickly once again. Oh my goodness. I was like, you got this. You just wrecked him, but no. Boomer is not having very fun. DD Lion though, that's where it's at. 3 Finger of Death kills plus DD. That's where it's at. B-God still working on that scepter. Actually almost getting there. 1k away. They scan Roche. Roche is up in 5 seconds though. Potentially 5 seconds. They want to hang around, it seems. I think they were trying to stack, but then someone got in the way. Maybe. B-God, 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 B-God. Kasaj has stolen exorcism. Stolen exorcism. See a lot of mini Rubiks flying around. They go in for Roche. It was the shortest Roche of all time. They're going to have the shard, which you should almost certainly give to Ursa. Almost certainly give it to Ursa. Ursa? Yes, Ursa has it. Thank goodness. And BKB on Ursa. They can't stop it unless you have the stolen Fiend's Grip again. That's the only choice. That's all you got. I'm sure we'll see another round of Exorcism for Kasaj. He'll use that and then steal something else. because that'll just kind of hang around you. Not a big deal. Still only 24 minutes in a 12k net worth lead already. Things not looking too great. I do feel like the Knights, they're doing their best. They're smoking when they should. They're trying to get pickoffs. They're trying not to stay up too far away from each other, even though Boomer keeps getting picked off. Oh god, the 4 heroes are all in the top 4 spots. The 4 Gaels. The 4 Gaels. Gael. Isn't it such a cool name? Gael. Ooh, Gael. He sounds like such a romantic. I guess I have these preconceptions because of the Good Trouble show. And he was just like, he had that impression. He was just like the... Well, he was very loyal, but no, he was known to like sleep with a lot of people, I think. He was very flirtatious. But then he got a lot more committed later on. And then he cut his hair. He was an artist. I've never known an actual Gael before. Do they want to get a tier 2? They have exorcism. If you want, there we go, there we go. Mini Rubik's, mini little blocks. Whoa! Let's see it. Look, mini blocks. Wait, not the creep. What are you? Look at the Rubik. What are you? Why are you looking at a creep? Look, the many little green cube blocks. That's what happens when you steal it from Rubik. They change the stuff. Isn't that kind of cool? The blocks are doing damage. Yay. But they have to back off because Ursa's here. And Mia's there. Alan, are you going for it? Oh, you're not. No Bloodstone this time. Going for Scepter. Gives you the Black Hole Storm. You have your own Black Hole. 16-second cooldown, too. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like Storm's level 25 talent a lot better. The 2 times overload attack bounce. I know most people get the 550 distance like auto remnant, but the 2 times overload bounce is awesome. You farm faster, it looks way flashier, you get the sharp. Oh, blink for with the hex, but here comes Ursa, pops the BKB, Mystic Flare goes out, and the Storm goes down. Food Basket gets wrecked, BKB is popped, the Ravage goes out, but there's 2 BKBs used around him and it does absolutely nothing. Sharpshooter goes out onto PSR, and Rage is popped by the Ursa. Fiend Script, oh god, onto the Monkey King, and down he goes. PSR gets pushed back as well. PSR goes down, Bigot still running away. Blink away by Kasaj. XYZ's here, second life of someone, of the Ursa. Because why not? Kasaj has Crypt Swarm stolen. Deso finished on the Hoodwink. That's just terrifying. Well, could have gone worse. They killed the Storm. They killed the first life of Ursa. They only lost their tower. They did lose 2 of their cores. Boomer got the Wukong's command down, which was cool. It was very disheartening to see that he didn't really do any damage at all. Still, kind of cool. Stolen spells last longer on enemies. So good. Shiva's finished on XYZ, and its tier 3 item time is 27 minutes. What are we going to see? We got Mindbreaker, which is, I was going to say it's good on Hoodwink. Apparently not good enough. Apparently not. Blast Rig is good. Good for Ursa. Good for Storm. Good for... I mean, I guess in this game it's not the best because everyone's like ranged and Monkey King's not really doing anything. Oh, and I changed to Quiver on Hoodwink. That is something. Robe on Death Prophet. Is someone gonna get it? Maybe. Over a top things are trying to happen. Monkey King is making some space. XYZ's here. There's the blink forward with the Hex. The stun, the Mystic Flare, and they take out Death Prophet. Storm zips in with the BKB, little swerve onto Bigot. Bigot is still alive somehow. Bushback hits on all 2 of them. PSR doesn't have it. He pops the mech, but doesn't have Ravage for another 15 seconds. 20 seconds. Enrage pop by Ursa, or we'll just the Ursa forward with the Enrage, and down goes Kasaj. Boomer died as well in the meantime, and Fruit Basket goes down to BM, who had zip forward, find him on the backside. B-God does survive though, TPing back to base. They made space. But they killed Death Prophet. Take that.
Radiant's top tower
They killed Death Prophet, and you can't take that back. And Ursa's got a blink. Very, very exciting. So much farm. Blade Master's even more farm than Storm. Oh god. At least we can take solace in the fact that Bane is lower than everyone else.
resist attacking.
Everyone else. That is something, at least.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Almost have the Greaves on PSR. They pop the smoke. They haven't yet lost the tower yet. I'm not sure why they're not going for it.
Tower is under attack.
Glimmercape popped by Bane, stealing the bounty rune. Nice timing as always
Invisibility.
on that Mia. Ursa's invis. Oh god, someone's gonna die. Smoke gets popped. They don't know it was an invis. They didn't even know. It got broken. Ursa blinks away at once. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. So much for that. Well, they reclaimed their outpost. And no one died. So it could have been worse. Acorn shot, so rude. Look at all that damage. So much armor corruption. That was weird though. I feel like I missed something. The armor correction looked different than I recall. That's what something felt weird. So far away. Oh god, things are happening. There's the exorcism being popped. Double BKBs. They finish off B-God, who's absolutely wrecked. Fruit Basket walking in the direction, trying to make some space, and goes down. In the meantime, PSR has Ravaged, but wasn't any point in using it. B-God dropped all their stuff. They have Scepter, but they're BKBs. They don't do much at all. Oh god, I need some more water. Jeez, it lasted forever. Did you get the skill?
Radiant's
There we go, yeah.
bottom
I was like,
tower is under
those Fury swipes lasted a long time. I tend to get the mana regen at the level 10 talent. Just for the sustain. Because look, he's always low on mana. But technically, if you're going for late game, then yeah, you want the plus 20-second Fury reset time. It's more time the enemy needs to stay backed off. Oh god, PSR, don't get caught out. It's okay. It's okay. Ursa got Satanic. Going for Basher. I would say get Silver Edge, you know, that would be OP. Another break for the Kraken Shell. Gleipnir finished up on Hoodwink. Even more lockdown. It is such a good item on Hoodwink.
the dire just
Aeon Disc on XYZ.
Radiant's top
Lets her survive a little bit longer. No nullifier, so not really any way to negate that. XYZ got the Blast Rig.
fallen.
3 BKBs. Storm finished up the Scepter, so that's the AoE Electric Vortex. What else we got? Boomer's working on something. Working on BKB. Staying really close, being really dangerous. Because you should. Got Blinks here, got Aether Lens here. Tide finished up the Greaves finally. Blade Master finished off PSR. Oh god. B-God's here, got Nightmare and is in so much trouble. There's the Enfeeble, there's a Bushwhack to follow. Oh god, the Gleipnir, so much damage, and down goes B-God. Blade Master with a double kill. The damage is ridiculous. Oh god, with lightning and the armor corruption. Hoodwink. So much money. 28k net worth. Poor Tide didn't even stand a chance. Sharpshooter, too good. Storm zips over. They want to push now. Gotta take objectives. Cassage has the silence. It's just called silence. Used to be better. Now it has a travel time. It used to be like an instant silence at that spot. Now it like throws a projectile. But you can tell it's new because it's just called silence. And it just says fires a projectile. They didn't even try to make it like an actual thing. Like these ones, like sends a swarm of winged beasts to savage enemy units. Fires a projectile that prevents enemy units in a target area from casting spells. That's the definition of a silence. They could have like, if it was like part of the canon Death Prophet, like the OG one, you'd probably have like a cooler description. Because it looks really cool. The animation, and like before it was a projectile, it was like so OP. But now it's just something generic. It's okay, it's okay. Evil spirits. Roshan has been taken. Storm has the cheese, it appears. What else did we get? Is there a shard or a... Oh, there's a shard on Death Prophet. There we go. We got double Aeon Disc, double Exorcism, double BKB, double Shivas, double everything. Zip in by Storm onto PZR. There's a Sharpshooter coming out as well. Finger of Death finishes off Storm. Well done. There's a Wukong's Command coming out. XYZ has the BKB. Has a shard if needed. Aeon Disc gets procced. Backs out crazy quickly. Doesn't want to stay in the Wukong's Command. That was a great hold. Nobody died on the side of the Knights. And they killed the Storm. Jeez. Didn't even get to pop off the BKB. Those hexes are wild. And couldn't even get the cheese off too. That's kind of cool. The cheese icon does not show when Storm is dead. But it should show up when Storm's live. It was live before.
I'm not opposed to taking
Fiend's Grip is available. Lots of ults are available. 5 Finger of Death kills. Plus 70 maxed health. So we got plus 5 times 70. Whoa. So that means you have like a lot less HP. You only have 1360 HP normally on the Lion. It's a pretty big buff. 5 Hero Smoke out. Roche is not up for forever, so it's definitely not going for Roche. They're looking for someone. Lots of circles going out. Feel like someone knows what's going on. Maybe they feel super sneaky, but for some reason, I don't know why, Gael is like entirely spread over the entire map. And they're staying really far away. I don't know. How did they know? Oh, but Monkey King's coming. Boomer's looking. Boomer's looking. Oh god, uses the primal, or the Boundless Strike. Bane is just here. He TP'd. Go up in here. Jump on the tree. Find the Bane. Glimmer Cape is used. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Mia is too good. Nightmare's used. Oh, okay, they know, but Storm comes zipping on over straight onto Rubik, and Rubik dies not before killing the ward. BKB is popped. Wow. That was a bit weird. They didn't even... I thought everyone else was over there, so I'm very confused. Boomer's got BKB, which is pretty cool. Gonna get Scotty next. Time for tier 4 items. Witchbane is pretty good. Someone's gotta get Witchbane. There we go. Witchbane. That'll wreck Skywrath even more. 4% of your target's max mana. Which is 2,500 mana right there. 2,500. So what's 4% of 2,500? So that's 100 extra damage per attack. Pretty good on the Skywrath. And the cheese indicator's here too. I'm not sure if it's a bug or a feature, but that is what it's doing.
Not my fault.
Ursa's still got over a minute left on the Aegis. Exorcism's out. Sharpshooter goes out. Poor PSR. Glightmere goes out from very far away. Exorcism ends. Blade Master has 2 Acorn Shard charges. The Refresher Shard is used. They pop Exorcism for the second time. We do have Wind Waker available now on XYZ, which is pretty good. They quickly destroy top racks, melee and ranged, and move on to the mid racks. I'm assuming. God, so much acorn shot of ridiculous. This tower is getting wrecked. We do have Ravage available with Blink. But geez, Blade Master is being so mean. Hex goes out onto Ursa, but there's a silence to follow. Blink Ravage has a huge Ravage, double Mystic Flare, and they take out Ursa's first life. Proc the first Andis. Storm zips in with the BKB used. BGOT goes down. BKB's popped by Boomers, but the full duration Fiend Zip comes out. Sharpshooter forward. PSR goes down. Violent Strike goes on, but doesn't actually do anything. Boomer goes down. Fruit Basket pops out the Stormcrafter and the Glimmer Cape, but GG is called. Just Gasage left with Fruit Basket, and that's going to be all she wrote. All 3 cores died. Not much else they can do. The Gaels win game number 2. So impressive. I'm not used to casting such high-level Dota. My goodness. Oh, we can't even watch it. Too many people are playing Dota. We can't even watch the final stuff. This is the last game. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's it. That's it apparently. Dota won't show us the stats. Dota's down. That was it. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for watching. That's all we got tonight. Congrats to Team Gaels from from Queen's University of Kingston for winning 2-0. They will stay tied for first place in the overall standings. Let me check the overall standings. So at the moment, in round 4, some people have won. Let's see who is in first place. Mustangs and York. So the Mustangs lost to York. So that means York and the Gaels will be tied for first. The Knights and the Mustangs will be tied for second. Potentially with one of these teams. There's too many teams. I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. They'll be tied with some other people. We still got more rounds to go, I assume, though. It's a Swiss thing. It's a something. I don't know. Whatever. Good night, everyone. I'll be back on tomorrow night for the Amateur Dota 2 League, casting the GOAT 5 with Fred, naturally, because we like Fred. Fred's awesome. Yep. Thanks for tuning in. That's all I got.